Good evening, my dear students. I am Dr. Gunasegaran, Professor of Chemistry, taking class from Pondicherry for Vetri Coaching Center in Vetri.S. What I am going to do today, I am going to discuss the previous year question papers asked in IIT, AIMS, JIPMAR, M.Sc, Andhra, etc. from the topics surface chemistry and colloids. Here I am going to discuss 45 questions under this. So let me start now. Question number 1. Adsorption of gases on solid surface. Adsorption of gases on solid surface is exothermic reaction. Delta H equal to minus because A. Free energy increases, B. Enthalpy is positive, C. Entropy increases, D. Enthalpy is negative. So since this is the first question, let me explain in detail what is adsorption, what is adsorbent, what is adsorbate, what are the factors which will affect the adsorption, and what is the difference between physisorption and chemisorption. Let me explain completely, then I will come for the answer, and then later all the questions I can go fastly. So first, surface chemistry deals with the phenomena that occurs at the surfaces or interfaces. That is called surface chemistry. Under this, adsorption is the term used. What is adsorption? The accumulation of molecular species, gases, liquids or solids at the surface of a solid is termed as adsorption. So this is called adsorption. The next one, adsorbent. What is adsorbent? The material on the surface of which the adsorption takes place is called adsorbent. So adsorbent. Okay. The next, adsorbate. What is adsorbate? The substance which accumulates at the surface is termed as adsorbate. So there are three terms: adsorption, adsorbent, adsorbate. Okay. A specific example: gases, liquids and solids are adsorbate, which can be adsorbed on the adsorbent, generally animal charcoal, etc. Okay. The factors which affect the adsorption. What are the factors which affect adsorption? In the case of gases, pressure, temperature in both cases, nature of gas and nature of adsorbent. So these four factors will affect the adsorption of gases. Now first let me take pressure. What way pressure will affect the adsorption? Adsorption of gas leads to decrease of pressure. So pressure high means concentration is high. So after adsorption, pressure will decrease. So adsorption of gas leads to decrease of pressure. Then next, the magnitude of adsorption increases with increase in pressure. So whenever pressure increases, adsorption increases. Pressure decreases, adsorption decreases. This is the magnitude. Now, let me come back for the temperature. What way temperature will affect the adsorption? So our answer will be lying in this. Adsorption is an exothermic process. Delta H equal to negative. Therefore, enthalpy is negative. The decrease of temperature will increase the magnitude of adsorption of a gas in a solid. Then, a nature of the gas. What type of gas will be easily absorbed? So let me explain. It is already observed that more readily soluble and easily liquefiable gases such as ammonia, chlorine and sulfur dioxide are adsorbed more effectively than hydrogen N2 and O2, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. So the first three gases, ammonia, chlorine, sulfur dioxides, are easily liquefiable and readily soluble, whereas these three, H2, N2 and O2, are not readily soluble, not easily liquefiable. The reason is that van der Waals forces which are involved in adsorption are more predominant in the former than in the latter. That is, van der Waals constant pressure for the pressure A in the case of ammonia, chlorine and SO2 is greater, whereas H2N2 O2 is smaller. That is the reason for this effective adsorption. The last, nature of adsorbent. Since adsorption is a surface phenomena at a given temperature, adsorption increases with increase in surface area per unit mass of the adsorbent. So, now I will come for the answer. The adsorption of gases on solid surface is exothermic reaction because B is the correct answer. Enthalpy is negative. Very easy questions. Anyhow, I have given a brief introduction which will be useful in future questions.